13 February has been proclaimed by UNESCO as World Radio Day to celebrate radio broadcast, improve international cooperation amongst radio broadcasters, and encourage decision makers to create and provide access to information through radio. Speaking at the occasion, Deputy Information and Communication Technology Minister Emma Theopheles reiterated that radio remains the cheapest, simplest, and most effective medium of communication in Namibia. Theopheles says the coronavirus pandemic once again shed light on the importance of radio in providing lessons to marginalized learners and information on the COVID-19 protocols in rural areas.
Radio has always been the medium that easily adapts to crisis situations. Right now, radio is fighting the infodemic, overload of information, false or unverified information. The pandemic could be used to study the implementation of distance online learning through bridging the digital divide in education sector in order to reach marginalized learners. This is also a way of packaging educational material for radio. Radio is accessible even in disrupted routines, such as isolation, quarantine, or even lockdown.
She emphasized that the advent of new technologies also has minimal impact on the longevity of radio as it continues to evolve, innovate, and connect with audiences. Meanwhile, UNESCO country representative in Namibia, Jafar Moussa El Kadum, emphasized the role of radio in combating disinformation during the coronavirus pandemic.
It has helped to save lives by making it possible to relay health instructions, make reliable information accessible, and combat hate speech. UNESCO and other organizations has harnessed its potential by producing audio messages in more than 56 languages, offering them to radio stations around the world to counter false rumors.
On his part, chairperson of the Namibia Community Broadcasters Network, Levi Katire, reiterated the need for training and resources for community radio stations.
If the Ministry of Industrialization can support entrepreneurs and SMEs and all this, I think the Ministry of ICT can equally also support community radios in so many ways. I mean, other international partners that I've mentioned, for example, the DWs and Namibia Fact Check, that are also local partners in terms of where we rely in terms of factual content and all this. IPPR, who publishes so much good content. I think there's so many things that government can actually do to support community radios better. But with the little resources that we have, I think we have stick to the mandate and the challenges still exist.
Kaipa Herukanji, NBC News, Windhoek.